Hey guys, my name is Devin. My YouTube channel is DOG Bros. Today we're going to be doing partial fraction decomposition 1. There's going to be more videos on this, hopefully in the future. So the problem we're going to start off with is 1 over x squared minus 1. And so we're going to expand that as a polynomial equation thingy. And, so you guys can try to figure this out on your own if you want to pause this real quick, but I know that the answer is x plus 1, x minus 1. And then here's where the problem comes in. So we're going to be solving for two things, a1 and a2. And we're going to put x plus 1 under a1 and x minus 1 under a2. Like this, okay? So we're going to be solving for these two variables in this problem. So the first step, multiply everything by x plus 1, x plus 2, x minus 1. Equals a1 over x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1, plus a2 over x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1. There you go. And so now we can do some cancellation. So let's see if you can find it. But we're going to cancel these two, these two, these two, and these two. So that leaves us with 1 equals a1, x minus 1, plus a2, x plus 1. Okay? Next step, we're going to differentiate. So a1x minus a1 plus a2x plus a2. And then we're going to group them together. So it's going to be parentheses a1 plus a2x plus negative a1 plus a2. Okay. Now this next step, it's a little complicated, but bear with me here. So anytime we have an x, we're going to write it as x to the first. Anytime we want a number to stay as a normal number, we're going to do x to the 0. So here's how it's going to work. So because we have an x here, we need to add 0x. And so I'm going to add the exponent to the end. So 0x plus 1x equals a1 plus a2, x plus negative a1 plus a2, x. Okay, and let's see if you can figure out, by the rules I gave you, where the exponents go. So if it's a 0, it stays as it is. If it's a 1, then there's an x. What do you think? Okay, so the answer is there's a 1 here, a 0 here, a 1 here, and a 0 here. Now, you might be asking, well, Devin, why is there an x1 here? Because 0x is never in the problem. But anything times 0 is automatically 0, so it makes no difference. I could put x to 52,623 for all I care. It means it makes no difference. Just the 1 makes it a little simpler. So now we're going to put this into a linear system. So here's how this works. So this implies that because of these exponents, you see x1 and x1, x0 and x0, that this a1 plus a2 equals 0, and negative a1 plus a2 equals 1. So we're basically just going to write that in. So a1 plus a2 equals 0, and negative a1 plus a2 equals 1. Alright, next step, we are going to, we're going to solve for a2 now, since a1 is negative. So a1 plus a2 equals 0. If you've seen some of our other videos, you already know how to do this. If you haven't, I would recommend watching that. But you can finish this one because I'm going step by step, so you'll figure it out. And then we're gonna do A2 equals 1 plus A1. And make sure to write it like this. You want to keep your equal signs lined up. So now we know that A2 is equal to this. So we were going to plug A2 in this. So it's going to be A1 plus, in parentheses, because we need to put parentheses there, 1 plus A1 equals 0. And if we bring it out of the parentheses, we get 2A1 plus 1 equals 0. Then we're going to move the negative to the other side. I need a new page here. But we're going to move the negative to the other side. So that's going to be 2A1 equals negative 1. And then, yeah. So then we're going to divide, divide both sides by 2, essentially. So it's A1 equals negative 1/2, and that's what A1 is. So we've solved A1. Now we're going to plug A1 into the A2 equation. So A2 equals 1 plus negative 1/2. And again, remember the parentheses. So we know that A2 is equal to 1/2. So basically now, we just rewrite the problem. So 1 over x plus 1, x minus 1 equals negative 1/2 over x plus 1 plus 1/2 over x minus 1. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe. Bye, guys.